Do you want to accomplish your massively ambitious goals? Now, first of all, you and I both know there's no magic formula for accomplishing success. But after reading over 50 personal development books, after spending a decade accomplishing my own massively ambitious goals, I learned this one secret that was crucial for me to be successful. And in this video, I'm going to share it with you. Intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Unstoppable Sunday. I'm TK, author of the book, How to Punch the Sunday Jitters in the Face, Entrepreneur and Angel Investor. On this channel, I bring you a video every Sunday to help you become unstoppable in your life with belief and discipline. So, you want to become the best version of yourself? Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, because I do bring you a video like this with my energy every Sunday. First of all, before I go into my secret, a little history on me. Back in 2010, I was this guy. And this guy had a big dream. I was working at the largest hedge fund in the world, and yet I knew that wasn't my life path. And I had set a vision, I set an ambitious goal, saying I want to go start my own company. I'm going to quit this job, I'm going to take the leap, I'm going to go start my own company. Here's what he said.
Actually do something, take a risk, and actually go out there. Who knows, maybe this idea will actually turn into $1 million idea.
Spoiler alert, I did quit my job, I did take the plunge, and over the course of a decade, I started my own company, I raised venture capital, I scaled the company, and then I sold that company to a market leader.
Thank you for having me. Explain, what does Tout App do and how'd you found the company?
Once we sold that company, I thought I was kind of done, but really I wasn't. I then went on to become the youngest senior vice president in that company and went on to help sell that company for $4.75 billion to Adobe. Through the course of that insane decade, I was able to accomplish my most craziest goals, my most ambitious goals. And it was all because of this one secret. It was because I made this one change. If you wanted to accomplish your biggest goals, your most ambitious goals, your craziest goals, like I did, you had to switch, and I had to switch from a reactive mindset to a proactive mindset. If you want to switch from a reactive mindset to a proactive mindset and accomplish your wildest goals, here are the 3 steps to follow. Step number 1 for me, and I started this a decade ago, was to practice Unstoppable Sunday. Sunday evenings and Monday mornings were treacherous for me when I lived a reactive life. But when I switched to being proactive, I focused on a Sunday afternoon to actually answer 2 questions. Number 1, where am I? And number 2, what do I do next? Answering these 2 simple questions allowed me to actually become proactive about the next 7 days. That made the biggest difference in me being able to navigate the week no matter what came up. As I started to practice Unstoppable Sunday, and I've seen this with countless people in our community that practices Unstoppable Sunday today, after I did that for a few weeks, I started to worry less and less about the next 7 days, and I started to make space to wonder, where am I going? What do I do next? And that's when this came together. Step number 2 is figure out what is the best version of you. Where do you want to be 5 years from now? When you are stuck on just thinking about the week ahead, you are reacting to every single day, and you're counting down to the next weekend. But the moment you start going into every 7 days with a proactive plan, because you prepared on a Sunday afternoon, you start to ditch your status quo, and you start to wonder, well, where am I going? What's possible? How do I own the next 5 years? So step number 2, what I started to do to live a more proactive life was create a 5-year plan for myself. And let me just pause over here. That sounds pretty cool, right? If you are already practicing Unstoppable Sunday, or now that you've heard about it, you really want to practice Unstoppable Sunday, can I get a yes with an exclamation mark in the comments right now? This brings me to step number 3. Step number 3 is figure out how to actually execute on that. See, what you have over here is where am I? So that's what Sundays are for. Then you start to define what is the best version of me. Now, if you want to get from here to here, you need to execute. And the way I execute is, you guessed it, with 45-day unstoppable beast mode challenges. These 6-week challenges, when done in the right way, actually help you change the trajectory of your life and execute on specific goals so you can become the best version of yourself. Okay, this sounds simple, right? The question is, will you actually do it? We're now at about 64 episodes on our YouTube channel. That's over 12 hours of content that I've created to help people like you live a more proactive life. And the emails that I get and the messages that I get and the success stories that I see are amazing. Like, I love hearing from you guys on your unstoppable moments as you follow this journey. But there's a lot of people that still haven't locked on yet. There's a lot of people that haven't fully followed all the steps yet. And the reason this is important to me, the reason I care about Unstoppable, the reason I'm doing Unstoppable is because I set a goal. After I sold my company and then I helped sell the company that bought my company, I took some time off. That was earlier this year. And this year, I actually set a goal for myself. I set a personal goal to help 1,000 people live a more proactive life. And so in the beginning of the year, I started doing more episodes on living a more proactive life. And then I published my book, How to Punch the Sunday Jitters in the Face. Here's a clip from a prior episode where I pledged to help 1,000 people live a more proactive life this year. And here's why. Our goal at Unstoppable is to help at least 1,000 people. We want to just take 1,000 people and help those 1,000 people be 10% more proactive in their life. We believe that if you're more proactive, if you have belief, if you have discipline, you can do unstoppable things in life. That vision, that goal is so big, is so crazy to me. Just 1,000 people, 10% more proactive, massive exponential impact on the planet. That excites me. That's a goal that really gets me going. So the question becomes, if you watch all the episodes and you read the book and you do the worksheets, there are still a few things that I found held people back. I did a webinar recently, and here are the questions I asked a few people. I said, number one, how will you find the motivation on a Sunday to get centered and organized for the week when all you really want to do is probably watch Netflix? Number two, how will you stare at a blank piece of paper and answer a big, hairy question of, what do I want out of life? Where do I want to be 5 years from now? Number three, once you figure out where you are and you practice Sundays and you figure out your 5-year plan, how will you actually get the support of your friends and family to go execute on that plan? And most importantly, number four, how will you keep yourself accountable and stay on track and live the next 365 days in a way that accelerates you to the best version of yourself? You see, even with all of the content and the book, I knew that if we were gonna actually be successful this year, I knew that if I want to get to 1,000 people practicing Unstoppable Sunday and living a more proactive life, I knew that we had to figure out a way to help people overcome those obstacles that I just listed and create an easy to follow system that's fun, that's effortless, and helps them live more proactive lives. Which is why I am so friggin' excited. I'm so excited to introduce the Unstoppable Life Accelerator. For those of you who are serious about living a more proactive life and to go and accomplish your most ambitious goals, the Unstoppable Life Accelerator can help you. This subscription service helps you lead a more proactive life with, number one, a Sunday group Zoom call for 30 minutes, led by me, where you'll get energized, pumped, and effortlessly plan your week so you can own the next 7 days. We'll also include a step-by-step guided process to get clarity in your status quo and the change you want to bring into your life. We'll include a bell-hardened system to help you define your 5-year North Star and your 365-day plan. We'll have a proven method that you can follow to execute on that plan with our 45-day Beast Mode challenges. And most importantly, you know I'm a software guy, most importantly, software that we are creating, custom creating, to streamline your whole proactive living process. This Unstoppable Life Accelerator will help you figure out where you are, what the best version of you is, and how to actually get there using our 45-day challenges, all in one platform. And it excites me because not only will this help us get to 1,000 people, when this starts to run at scale, I know next year we can go impact 1 million people. I'm really pumped. I hope you are too. So follow the link below and check out the Unstoppable Life Accelerator and join us. I want you there. Also, while you're here, if you like this video and got value out of it and you like our movement, please hit the like button. And I do a video like this on how to live a more proactive life and become unstoppable every Sunday. So be sure, if you haven't already, to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get notified every single time I drop an episode. Most importantly, remember, everyone needs a plan for their life, but yours is gonna be unstoppable. I'm TK, I'll see you next Sunday.